Hey guys, Jared Wiggins here at Techno RC, and today we're going to cover our new B and D length shorter shocks with the Shock Towers, Shock Bodies, Shock Shafts, how to set them up for your car, and what they do for you on the track. Let's get started. Diving into these new shock packages, we have new towers front and rear for the B and D length shocks. They're shorter than the standard 2.2 buggy towers. As you can see, the standard towers on the bottom and the new towers on the top. To accommodate that, we have new shock lengths, are B and D length shocks. These are specific heights for these towers. They're lower the center of gravity. They add stability, especially in high-speed sections or high-speed rough. A general improvement in all conditions. They may be conceived by most to just be better in high traction, but they're better in all conditions and improve the ease of driving and the flow of the car. To do that, you need a new shock body, shock shaft, front and rear, as well as the towers. And to make things less confusing, we've changed our shock length labeling. Previously, we had these three options, and they were labeled as a 107, a 122, and a 137. Now we've decided to change it to a letter system, shortest at the 107 being an A, and the 137 being an E. To make things a little bit less confusing, our current 2.2 buggy and truggy shocks are the C and E shocks, and then the aftermarket options have been using the A and C shocks. Our new options are right in the middle, and for us in testing, they've provided the best balance of jumping, landing, bump handling, as well as that improvement in stability. We've tested all the lengths, and these have been the most consistent and the fastest in all conditions. So again, it's important to remember that you can't mix and match parts. You have to use these lengths with these towers and not anything to do with the A or C shocks, as the lengths won't match up and your up travel and droop will not be correct. As far as the settings go for these shocks, for the rod ends, we can kind of look at these new rod ends that we have. They came out a couple months ago in preparation for this release. The standard one, which we've had for years, is the 0, and now we have a +2 and a +4 option. I would suggest, if you're using the normal shock boots, to start with the +2 option. And if you're using the newer style shock boots that came out with the monster truck release, they work well. They just have a little less up travel, so you'll want to use the 0 option. When it comes to the rest of the shock setup, your piston, spring, droop, we recommend keeping a similar setting to what you prefer previously with your longer shocks. Everything will line up, it's just kind of an improvement in general. I like to run 0 droop in the front, -5 on our droop blocks. That's a good place to start. As well as your springs, you should be able to get ride height with all options of our springs except the 83mm length in the front. But all of the other spring options will function correctly, as well as any piston you prefer will work with this shock package. It is important to note that the reason we also decided to go with making new shocks instead of just releasing the A and C shocks, as those do work and you can get the towers to line up, these are difficult to get the correct droop and up travel settings, especially on the outside holes of the arm in the front, and it's also difficult to get most of our spring options to fit. We did consider this, but through our testing we actually found these lengths to be better on track, and so it's just a better balance of driving and ease of use for our customers to bolt everything up with our available options to get your droop, ride height, and everything correct. So that should just about do it. These are our new shocks. We'll link the part numbers in the description, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.